Jah told you in his own words, and I'll see you through to guide you.
I'm not really sure because I know there's stereotypes about black people who dress baggy are gangbangers, and I kind of dress baggy, but I'm not really a gangbanger.
Because I'm a youth. People probably stereotype me because I'm a youth. People stereotype because I'm black. White people stereotype because I'm black. Black people stereotype because I'm light skinned.
There's so many, man. For me, I pretty much fit into the stereotypical black guy that knows where the weed is at.
Being seen as a hooligan, a teen in a gang, or just somebody that comes from an area that's not well maintained.
See that I'm white. They might assume maybe I have money, but I don't. I wish I did. I found that out when I went up north.
Later on, say KFC, I don't know, fried chicken. What about that? So that's the only stereotype.
Probably aging hippie. Still like those folk tunes.
I think people sometimes think I'm lazy because I'm kind of heavy. So I worry that people think that I eat badly and that I don't care about my health. But actually, I eat very well. I just eat a lot. And I don't exercise enough.
All right.
I think basically people who I guess just a certain way and do the wrong stuff, and I guess they get a group of people and do it together, I guess that basically calls a stereotype.
Well, a stereotype is a generalization of a group of people based on something that they have in common that's of a forefront. So like the color of your skin, your age, you know, the way that you dress, the way that you carry yourself.
Stereotypes, it's based on ignorance, you know, it's based on not knowing someone's culture, you know. I think it's also based on fear as well.
I guess racism and being biased could be a form of sort of stereotype that's done a lot. There's a lot of cases of like all Chinese people are good at math, or all black people like fried chicken, or all white people are rich and they live in big houses. There's just a whole bunch of stuff.
People grow up with these ideas that probably they hear around them through friends or family.
People that are, racist? Not sure.
I have a feeling people may learn it from others around them, their families, their parents, their communities. I don't think TV is as full of stereotypes as it used to be. Yeah, I think it may be something we learn from the older generations, unfortunately.
I think the social pressure that you get from your peer groups and your family actually is the strongest form of, or the most influential form of stereotyping. We see a lot of movies and TV and like we read in the newspaper about certain things, but there's laws that dictate how people can talk about various groups in those mediums. Whereas with your friends, often you can get a lot of social benefit from putting down another group. And especially in a high school, where there's so much pressure to conform, it's a lot easier to make assumptions about other people than it is to get to know them.
It affects it because like when you go to an interview place, or say you're on the bus or something, and people look at you and they look at you and they remember a stereotype that, say I'm young and black and I wear baggy clothes, they think that I'm a gangbanger or I'm supposed to do bad and that they don't want to be around me, they just don't want to look at me.
A lot of job opportunities because I'm a youth, and when people look at my resume, like they'll give me an interview because the qualifications that I have are of someone who's a lot older. I get stereotyped a lot because of my last name. There's like sometimes for particular jobs that I'm going to go do, I'll put like my mom's last name, which is Smith, or my dad's, which is Chin. So people look at me like, oh, you're black. You're not Asian or white. So, you know, I get stereotyped because of that. What else? Because I'm a girl, a lot of people think I can't do certain things or that I should be doing certain things. So I get a lot of people forcing me in to go do stuff like go work, being like a waitress and stuff like that, or working in a restaurant or stuff stuff like that. Stuff that just girls would do. No one ever, not that I would do it, but no one ever offers me to go work construction or stuff like that. So really what affects me most with stereotypes is work.
You look at the news, you know, 50, I wouldn't say 50, I'll probably say 85% of the chance of the time it's going to be a black man doing this, you know, black man robbing someone, black man killing the next dude, whatever, you know what I mean? It's always that stereotype, right? You know, the white man, the Caucasian guy, he's always a child molester or whatsoever, you know what I mean? You always had those stereotypes, right? They never change. And it happens it's not in just news too, you know, it happens like in media. You see it on like the billboards, you see it on magazines, you know. It's kind of sad that, you know, media is telling you this is what it is and this is true, and society intends to feed on it, which is kind of sad, and they believe, oh, this is automatically true.
I basically stereotype against myself. It's like usually like basically what people normally stereotype about was most likely in a positive way. It's like a stereotype that I know of is that Asians are smart, and it's like it's basically true, but not all at the same time. It's just people can be smart as long as they choose to be.
I stereotype people all the time. I probably shouldn't because of the line of work that I'm in, but
Young, I used to stereotype, you know, and as you grow older, you know, the ignorance is fading.
Sometimes, but out of humor, I guess. But I guess it's still considered the same as a stereotype.
I'm really conscious of stereotyping, and I meet a lot of different kinds of people because of the work that I'm in. So I think the fact that I'm exposed to such a broad range of people makes it easier for me not to stereotype, because, you know, if somebody says something about, for example, Muslims, I know a lot of Muslim students, or people from Europe or from Africa. I actually know a lot of individuals in that group, in those groups. So I base my opinions on the individuals that I meet rather than on particular stereotypes. But sometimes you do catch yourself making an assumption that's not based on fact or experience, but based on a group that someone.
And hopefully, through the school system and through life, they learn that they're not true.
I'll see you through to guide you through this cold